Hey there, water signs. Welcome to your video for the week of August 20th. I'm going to start a little bit early this week, but hopefully I'll be able to actually stick to a schedule once these retrogrades are over. But let's get started. I'm going to do all the signs first, and then we are going to take questions at the end. Of course, these are general questions about the sign, and then you can ask specific questions with a donation, and I will be happy to answer those at the end as well. But let's see what's going on for Cancer for the week of August 20th. So let's see. I would just definitely say watch your emotions this week. I think all three water signs should be very careful of how they react to things at this time. I'm just going to make the chart a little bit bigger so I can actually see it. But let's see. You have the Two of Hearts coming up first. Perfect match. So love coming in. I would say if you've recently lost a relationship or left a relationship, again, this is for Cancer. I think that there could be something new coming in. Probably not this week, but I do think there's something coming in very quickly. You do have like worries coming up here at the end, some fears and things like that. I think these are just about direction for Cancer, not being sure like what to do, which way to go in life. But I would say don't worry about it. Everything looks good other than that last card, which it's not even a bad card. It's just, a temporary thing. So this card represents a perfect match. So you Cancers could be meeting your perfect match, or you could just know who that person is at this time. Next, you have the Four Spades recovery. I mean, I think all water signs need a recovery this week after last week, which, well, is actually still this week, which is the week of the 13th. I think water signs kind of need a break and kind of just need to chill out maybe next week and meditate and things like that. I do think meditation would be very good for water signs this coming week, the 20th. And, doing any of those types of spiritual activities would be a good idea as well. Next, you have the Ace of Diamonds, a very good card for money and more money coming in. I do feel like this card is saying be very specific as well. That's kind of a weird message I'm getting off of this card. But for Cancer, I feel like it's saying be very specific with your words. Be very specific with the way that you talk to people and things like that. No dancing around issues. No, no lying. Not that you would lie, but I would say, for some reason I'm getting the word honesty on this card and stuff like that. So again, I feel like you just need to be very straightforward with people this week, and especially in relationships I'm getting as well. So again, for you Cancers out there, I'd say be very open, honest, and straightforward in your relationships, love, and also other relationships as well. Other than that, great card for stepping off on a new path. So I like to see that. Next, for Cancer, we have the Two of Diamonds. This could be a large amount of money coming in. Could be some sort of settlement, like a court settlement, or some sort of payout in that sense. It could also be a commission payout, insurance payout, tax payout, any type of payout really with this card. It could also be you just matching up perfectly with the job. There's a lot of really good job energy. Even this week, the week of the 13th, I feel like all water signs in general could be feeling like really down and out financially. But it's amazing because I think there's like a very strong turnaround, even starting today. There's like a lot of good astrology today that's like this turnaround energy financially, where maybe we don't see the money today, obviously. But, I think that there's a lot of opportunities, and we could be having some sort of new ideas as how we could make more money. Or again, we could have like surprise job opportunities and things like that pop up. So Cancers, pay attention to that. Next, you have the Six of Spades, incremental improvements. So I feel like Cancer will be just seeing kind of step-by-step improvements this week. Also, card of karma. We do, I think water signs in general, again, have very karmic stuff going on right now. So that's what this is saying. This can also be a card of divorce. So, and again, there's a lot of legal stuff here. So some of you Cancers could be going through some sort of divorce or something along those lines. Next, you have the Nine of Spades, again, divorce. This is actually the card of justice. It can represent justice coming in for you if you're involved in something legal. It's also a card of anchors, so needing to look at things that are holding you back at this time. And it's also a card of temporary work. I would say any of you Cancers that need money, there could be some sort of temporary position, or there could be some sort of, part-time work is the word I was looking for, available to you. So I would pay attention to that. I would say that you do have a couple of combinations here, Cancer, that also would represent a blessing in disguise. So again, maybe things not being so great at this moment. I'm talking about this week, the week of the 13th, or maybe not seeing things as you want them, but also kind of seeing blessings coming in this coming week of the 20th as well. So that looks good to me. I would just say, again, Cancer, watch your emotional self at this time. But other than that, everything looks good. So let's see what is going on for Scorpio next, and we will see what comes up for you Scorpio people for the week of August 20th. Again, at the end, I will be taking questions as well. So for those of you who are waiting, I will be doing that. But let's see. For Scorpio, you have the King of Spades, again, a card of justice, and justice coming in. It's really weird. I mean, the water signs are the most similar signs that I read for, I would say. So all the, out of all the combinations of signs, again, all the water signs seem to be very similar from week to week, but very good card of justice, also card of authority figures. So all you Scorpios out there, you could be kind of needing to seek some sort of expert in some sort of field. This can also be you dealing with authorities, or it could be you dating somebody older as well, because you do have love coming up. You have the Six of Hearts coming up, a very good card for love and more love coming in. It can represent distance and love. I've talked about this before. To me, just the way I look at the chart, there is a lot of distance, or there is some sort of block that could be happening to a lot of us as far as love is concerned. It could be literal distance. It could also just be some sort of other blockage that's coming up in the relationship. And again, this card can represent, they call it like star-crossed lovers. So, having some sort of relationship where you can't really get everything that you want right now. It's not a bad card, though. It can represent some sort of turnaround, or some sort of turnaround in the energy. It's also a great card for trying something new, and or trying something actually old that you wanted to do, and kind of trying it again and seeing if you can make something that didn't work out in the past work today. Next, you have the Seven of Diamonds. Very good card of messages. Definitely trust your intuition this week. Excuse me. There could be some sort of block for Scorpio as far as intuition is concerned. I would just say trust your intuition at this time. Because again, you could be, this card sometimes says that you're like blocking it out. You're not wanting to listen to yourself, but when you really should. So listen to yourself. Next, Two of Clubs, needing to talk yourself into doing something. I would say for any of you Scorpios who do anything on your own, any of your, you have your own business, this could be you needing to talk yourself into like taking on a client or something like that. Or maybe it's not like an ideal situation, but it could kind of get you to a much better place. Same thing if you're like unemployed or something like that. This could be some sort of job opportunity that's not like ideal, but it could be something that really helps you out for the time being. So this is like kind of one of those cards where it's like a good card and a bad card. Not really bad, but it just says that you might be in some sort of situation that isn't perfect, but you kind of have to do it anyway. Next, you have the Two of Diamonds, a very good card for money. Again, Cancer have the same card. So like I said, water signs are always extremely similar, or always always the same, which is interesting. This could represent, again, some sort of payout coming in for Scorpio, and I do feel like it could be a payout or like a new client or a new job even coming in. And finally, Four of Clubs. Without fail, this card comes up for somebody every single week during the retrogrades. To me, this card represents retrograde energy. So again, it just says pay attention. Pay attention to the details at this time. But other than that, it's a great card of your thoughts being aligned with the truth. Again, I do feel like a lot of us water signs could be resisting ideas or resisting thoughts that we have. So it's like, maybe we feel like we need to do something different. Maybe we feel like we need to change our relationship or our business or whatever, but we still kind of have that internal resistance where like, I don't want to do that, or I don't want to take on the work, or I don't want to, maybe we get a job offer, but it's not really the job we wanted, And so we kind of have that like internal resistance, but this card says, do it anyway, because you never know what could happen after. So let's take a look at Pisces finally here, all you Pisces in here, and see what is coming up for you for the week of August 20th. And let's see what is going on for Pisces. And yeah, you have a lot of people showing up Pisces already. That's interesting. You start off with the Queen of Diamonds. This could be an earth sign person in your life. It could be a relationship. Could also be a business connection as well. I've said it all year. I mean, Pisces will probably do really well with earth signs this year as far as dating is concerned, and also as far as business relationships are concerned as well. But really, this card is a card of needing to make a decision at this time, needing to pick a path at this time. And I do feel like that there are new work opportunities, new business opportunities for Pisces coming in. And I just feel like you just have to pick. You just have to go with it. I think a lot of Pisces know exactly what they want to do to make money, or they have an idea of doing something new. But I feel like there has to be a clean break. Again, I feel like Pisces could be holding on to too much of a comfort zone. This is for both relationships and business. I feel like if you want something new, you have to totally cut out the old at this time. Next, Ace of Diamonds, very good card for money. Again, I feel like this is talking about a new path for Pisces. It's also a card sometimes called the Sun, and I'm getting that meaning for Pisces as well. So it's, just like kind of like the Sun on the tarot, very positive, and says things will be going really well for you this week. I also feel like Pisces, I feel like you need to stay busy this week as well. I feel like if you're just sitting around doing nothing, you're going to feel really bad. But I feel like even if you just have a small project, even if you just do something really, really small this week, I feel like you will feel a lot better. Next, you have the Queen of Clubs, a very good card for feeling very attractive at this time and having people feel like you are attractive as well. So great card for dating. I always tell people whenever this card comes up, get out there and try to meet people. I also feel like saying, be careful. I do feel like some of you could kind of like uncover deception as well at this time. It would have from the past. So I feel like some of you could be uncovering some sort of deceptive like past partner, or you could be finding out that somebody lied to you or something like that. It doesn't feel like that major of a, that big of a deal, but it is coming up here. So I am going to say it. Next for Pisces, you have the Three of Clubs, card of second chances. So I feel like Pisces is going to get a second chance in some way at this time. It could be a second chance in love or in business. And sometimes people always ask me with this card, they're like, does this mean, my ex is coming back? I always say, no, probably not. It's usually just a second chance in the sense that you feel like you're finding love again or, something like that at this time. So, but it is a very good card. And I do like this card for second chances. Next, you have the Jack of Diamonds. Again, could be an admirer, somebody who's an earth sign. So it's coming up again as well. This is a very good card for new love coming in. It can also be a card of anxieties. Again, again, he's got a blindfold on, so it represents that he doesn't see the future, the Jack of Diamonds. So again, Pisces, the anxiety could be coming from not being sure what the future holds. And I'd say definitely let that stuff go because you could be worrying about nothing at this time is what this card is saying. Next for Pisces, we have the Ace of Spades. So existing problems being resolved and feeling reborn this week. I really do feel like, I really feel like, having, there's a ton of stuff here for Pisces, but I also feel like this is Pisces' main message here. Just feeling reborn and feeling like you're on a better path this week, feeling like you're going in a better direction. Amazing card for health, by the way. Great for new diet and a great for, starting something new diet-wise is what I'm trying to say. And finally, the Joker. I pulled an extra card for clarification. Joker is just a card of busyness, being busy, and doing a lot this week is what I feel for you. So that's that, Pisces. It looks good for everybody kind of this week. I would definitely say all water signs, pay attention to your emotions this week. So I will take questions now if anybody has any questions or anything they want me to. Fire signs at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time and earth signs at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time as well. Thank you, everybody who has looked so far. Somebody said here, how can I make the most of the next week in regards to time management? Time management is going to be super, super important for very, very structured in regards to work. So I feel like this is true for all water signs that you need to kind of, pay attention to details. And I would also say like work on one thing at a time. Don't get distracted. I don't think it's important to have like some crazy blown out schedule at this time for water signs, but I think it's important to say, for the first few hours of the day, I'm going to work on this project, then I'm going to work on this for the next few hours, and to kind of like stick within those limits. And that comes up in the chart as well. Somebody said a promotion anytime soon. That was the Sound Tarot. And yeah, promotion, there's tons of promotion energy for all water signs. We just have to ask for it, which is also true for air signs as well at this time. We just have to go and ask our boss or whoever for it, basically. Somebody said Libra here need input for finances. Finances look really good for Libra. Even if you go watch the Libra video, which I did this morning, there's a lot of good stuff about finances and increases in finances there. Cancer, will Gemini come back to me? Probably not. I would say people probably aren't going to come back at this time. They could be very short term at this time as well. And again, we're probably, if we've recently broken up with somebody or something, we're probably feeling that on a very deep level. So again, I think that makes it harder, basically because of the chart, because of the energy here. So I think, we need to be kind to ourselves at this time because of that. But again, probably not coming back. We need to be looking for something new. Think about it. We have all these crazy retrogrades. We just had these crazy eclipses. This is like clean cut, clean break type of energy where we just need to break free from things and move past it. Next question. For the past few weeks, I feel this weird feeling of joyous anticipation. Is this because of the eclipses? Yes. Plus, I feel like things are going to get better. We're water signs. We probably can feel the future, and we can probably feel like things are getting better, even if they're not better. So we're like, I feel like that creates confusion, but I also feel like things are truly going to get better at this time. Somebody says, should I sell my house, Chris? Should I sell my house now? I'd say in September, it's probably a great time to put your house on the market and sell your house, and things look really good there. Somebody says here, my question is, am I going to get a job where I will be staying for a long period of time? There is a lot of permanent energy for all water signs finally coming through. I've talked about this before for a lot of water signs that, there's like that hamster wheel type thing where it's like we keep living the same cycle. All that's coming to an end. And for you with the job question, you just have to kind of like attract it into your life is what this is saying. Somebody says, why does the earth sign keep coming up for Pisces? I don't know. I've said it before that I think Pisces would do really well with earth signs at this time. A lot of what I will tell Pisces is, as far as the chart is concerned, that if we do get into a relationship with an earth sign, there could be a lot of lessons attached to it. So just keep that in mind, that it might not be something permanent. There might be some sort of block there. Or again, there might be some sort of lesson attached to it. Is what I will say there. So we'll just leave it at that. Somebody says, Pisces from Australia. I found it through Marie Moore, and you at the same time. I'm watching you for years. Anything in the love realm for me? This is for Lisa. And Lisa, let's see, 4 hearts, new love. So definitely get out there. It is a part of patience. It does say that things are changing, but you have to, kind of make those changes happen. It is a part of getting out there and putting yourself out there as well. Cancer Ascendant, any luck finding love? Yeah, like I said, there's a ton of love energy here in the chart, but again, we have to put ourselves out there to get it. So Alma Souls, the Joker, so dating, needing to get out there and meet new people. So I think I'm going to cut this off here. We've been running for a little time here. If I missed your question or anything, I will be back tomorrow again at 10 Pacific, and I will also be back at 12 p.m. Pacific time tomorrow. So thank you, everybody, and have a great day.